Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and we're back again with another video. And I'm going to be doing these videos more often, guys. Arsenal news today is back in full effect. And what we're going to be doing is today is going to be a call-in show. Since there's no Europa League and focus is put straight onto the Premier League, I thought nothing better than to get you guys on a call-in show to discuss all the latest Arsenal news. And you know what? The channel has been absolutely flying as of late. Honestly, the subscribers and everything, but the views have not been the same. I don't know. You guys not watching us? Let me know what you guys think. Any feedback? But before we get any further, the link is in the chat for you guys to call in. If you guys want to call in, please do. And also hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Today we're going to be talking about Saliba. We're going to be talking about Gabriel Martinelli, and we're going to be talking about Saka potentially getting new contracts. We're going to be talking about the fact that we have such a crazy fixture schedule going into next month, and we have a special guest, Jason, making his debut on the channel.
Come on.
He's going to be a big part of the channel going forward. Big up to Jason, guys. If you guys don't know Jason, get to know Jason. Jason, man, welcome to EGTV, my guy. And hopefully you're on plenty of times going forward. But let me know, Jason.
Oh, good.
How'd you become an Arsenal fan, bro? Let everyone know. How'd you become an Arsenal fan? How'd you get into this beloved club, bro?
Arsenal fan, of course. I used to love Thierry Henry as a child. And what kind of broke the ice is basically like my aunt, basically. So all of a sudden brought me like a Monopoly, Arsenal Monopoly edition, like of the, of that 2002 Arsenal team. And then I kind of followed Arsenal even more. So you know what? From there, I'm always bleeding red, bro. Always bleeding red.
What do you think about title contenders? Arsene Wenger calling us title contenders.
I mean, he needs to relax. He needs to relax. He needs to relax, man. He needs to relax. I wouldn't say title contenders, but definitely contenders for the top 4 place, actually. I felt like we kind of improved over the last season or so, but not major. But I still need to see more signs. Only 6 games in. We should be beating the teams that we should be beating, with the likes of Leicester, Aston Villa, Fulham, Bournemouth. They're newly promoted, and they're out of form at the moment. So, you know what? Let's see how the season goes and how the season pans out. But so far, so good for Arsenal as well.
There you go. Today's gonna be a fan phone, and so we got the first big up M. Welcome to the show. Big up Jason and M. We got Tommy. We got all the regulars back. You know what? These guys are staples. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang.
Big up.
Guys, welcome. And also, if you guys haven't already met Jason, Tommy's a regular, M's a regular. Shout out to you boys. And anyone else who wants to call in, the link is right there. Don't forget to hit that like button. I feel like I miss these shows. This is the bread and butter of the channel, and I haven't been doing it much lately. Yeah. So my apologies to the chat. We haven't been giving you guys enough chance. But let's get started. Arteta. Everyone here knows my stance on Arteta. I love the guy. Everyone knows M stance. He's not the biggest fan, but he thinks he's doing a good job right now. And you got Tommy, who will never respect him. But what do you say, Jason?
Bro, I want him sacked. I can't lie. I still want him gone. Regardless. To be fair, he made improvements this season, but you know what? We should be beating the teams that we should meant to be beaten. But against United, it showed basically, same old. That 3 substitutions that he made killed the game off. Finito. But I'm still not the biggest fan because I don't believe that he's not going to take us further on. And there's no evidence.
Listen, hop on. The link's in the chat for a reason. Everyone's welcome today. We can have up to 10 people on the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I believe that, like with the team that finished 8th, 5th, is there any evidence that we're going to be competing, or is there? But Arteta hasn't showed it. Conte basically was in the job for 6 months. It took Conte to finish in the top 4 6 months, and Arteta has been in the job for 3 years, and it's still going on. When is it going to end, bro?
When is it going to end?
You know against Man United, yeah. Why would you play a highlight against Rashford? And when he did it,
I don't get it.
It got punished. The reason him playing it shows that he's clearly out of his depth. Because how can you play it against Rashford? And we got punished.
We're gonna do, boys? We're gonna have to have a full dissective conversation one day about Arteta. I'll bring the biggest Arteta out guy I know in Northside. I'll bring the biggest Arteta in guy I know in Arsenal Mall, and we'll hash it out. We'll hash it out. We'll try to meet somewhere in the middle. But let's get straight into the news today, okay? I just wanted to get that quickly in there. First of all, did you guys hear about the Tielemans news? Because this Tielemans news,
what's going on?
This news with Tielemans every day is pissing me off. You know what it is? This guy Tielemans, he's gonna end up going to Newcastle. I bet you any money.
I think he will.
What do you guys think? Because I'm looking at these rumors, and it just seems like he's never gonna end up at Arsenal. Fuad saying, "What's the latest Arsenal? What's the latest news about Arsenal PSV? It's been postponed to replace the Man City game, my friend. But we'll get into that.
20th of October.
Yeah, so we got my guy here. My guy just caps. This guy is the biggest capper. He's saying Arsenal are still trying to sign Tielemans in January. Arteta wants the Belgian player. We know he wants him. I could have told you that. M could have told you that. Tommy could have told you that. Jason could have told you that. But this is where the real news begins. Newcastle reportedly joining Arsenal in the race to sign Leicester midfielder Tielemans. Ethan's in the house. Big up Ethan. Ethan, how you doing?
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. We can hear you. But yeah, do you guys think we're gonna get Tielemans? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't believe these things are gonna. I don't believe we're ever gonna get him. Yo, big up Capo TV, man. Shout out to you, man. Real one right there. Real one right there, Capo TV. But yeah, guys, talk to me. Tielemans, is it ever gonna happen? If you,
it's gonna be like a while, bruv. A while part 2. You know, we've been linked with him for like 2 years. You know, like it's Arsenal where they're linked with like so many different players, like MVR. You know, them long Karim Benzema links. All these things that always just drag on, like for every transfer window after window. Then they go to like a fellow Premier League side. Like it happens like that. Same thing that's gonna apply. Like it's mad.
You know what? I seen a stat that's gonna piss off M. Did you see the stat about Xhaka? He's the second highest progressive passing central midfielder in the league.
Yeah, I saw that. I was shocked. I was shocked to be fair. Fair play.
Xhaka, really?
He's more progressive than Gundogan, Bentancur, Fred, and Kopish.
No, but he's better. I think he's better than Bentancur and Fred.
What about Kopish and Gundogan?
No way.
I still think Kopish
He's not better than Kopish and
Gundogan. No way.
No way. Xhaka, really?
Nah. I wouldn't say that.
Xhaka's okay, man. He's not a top class midfielder in my eyes. He's not that for me, man.
To be fair to him, he's been playing very well.
I
think he's been one of our best players.
He played really well this season. You know, like I'm impressed that how he's had a chance to go forward and utilize that number 8 pro. But yeah, I'm shocked how good he is this season. But at the same time, it's always that one Granit Xhaka madness away from a red card or conceding a penalty. So I'm just keeping my shit to my side anyway. So
that's the thing with him. He's always cost us points. That's what annoys me about Xhaka. He cost us like draws, like because against Man City at home on New Year's Day, he cost us a point when he got himself ridiculously sent off. He cost us a draw, and we ended up losing the game because we battered them with 10 men, and he cost us a draw, bro. That's what annoys me about Xhaka, man.
Xhaka, guys. But you know what's going to happen?
He needs to be disciplined. He's not disciplined enough. He needs to be disciplined.
No, he definitely does. I hear that.
Because this manager
can't. I want to ask guys some question.
Let Fred jump in. Fred, what were we gonna say? Fred?
Between Xhaka and Lokonga, how would you prefer to start?
We're gonna get into that. You're jumping ahead, my friend. We're gonna get into that, but yeah, we're not talking about the Brentford game yet. We're gonna get into that. I promise you.
Massive
Robertson
game.
is injured for Scotland. Tierney away for 3 games. Yo, could Tierney play all 3 games for Scotland? That's not good news for Tierney, because he gets injured just like that. Sure. Big up Blaze in the chat. Blaze is a regular. Big up Blaze. He's been here from day one. Real one right there. That was verbal assault at its finest, Egal. Put your boy in it took his time. What? What are you chatting about? I don't even know sometimes what they're chatting about. But big up my guy. Let's get into this one. Why are we looking to sign another left back, boys?
Yeah, but we have 3 left backs in the club. Like,
Why are we looking to sign another left back?
I don't think
It
we
doesn't
need
make
another
any
left
sense.
back. I think we're good because we got 3 in it, so we don't really need another one.
Yeah,
or
but
maybe
somebody
Zinchenko
want to
in
read what
midfield.
it says because it's saying Italian media reporting this week that Arsenal are one of the clubs interested in signing Benfica left back Alejandro Grimaldo in January. Now, an Italian media source reporting on a player who's playing in Portugal being linked to an English club doesn't make sense. Kind of smells like fish.
Yeah, we don't really need another left back, man.
Who
We don't
knows?
need
Who knows? Like, we may not get Tielemans, but put Zinchenko in midfield and then buy another left back. Who knows? Probably.
Yeah,
It's
we mostly need a defensive. Yeah,
Ethan, do you
Obviously,
think this makes sense?
It does not make sense by any chance, but if Arteta's actually going to put Zinchenko in centre midfield, I'll see what he's going to do.
What about you?
It's probably
No,
late
no.
I think this is based on Tavares' comments last week or the week before when he basically said, I wanted a permanent in that loan to Marseille. So I think that's what it is. I don't think there's nothing in it.
Big up Ben. Big up Ben every single time. Shout out Ben. How do you pronounce his first name? Is that Alistair?
Alistair.
Alistair.
yeah.
Big up Alistair, man. Talk join in the chat, bro, if you want to join. And you know what? He's one of the members. Shout out to the members, guys. It's only 99 pence to become a member. That's it. It's nothing. Anyways, let's continue. You guys can become a member by clicking that join button. But let's just continue quickly. Ethan, you were gonna say something on Alex Grimaldo. What were you gonna say?
I was trying to say it's going to be an excellent signing, bro. But only if Tavares goes on a permanent, that's when I'll get him.
Okay. I hear you. Do you say you think Tavares is gonna leave on a permanent though?
Anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Say it again.
Anything is possible, bro. Anyone can leave, bro.
Yeah, anything is possible. Kevin Garnett said it himself. I know.
Tavares.
Okay. Kevin Garnett said it himself. Okay, boys, we're gonna get into the good stuff now. We're gonna get into the good stuff because clearly that was just the dessert. Let's get into it. Let's get into the good stuff. Where do you guys want to start? Do you want to start with Mudryk or do you want to start with the contract stuff? Let's start with this guy. Because I'm not gonna lie, this guy has been absolutely balling. Have you guys seen him? Man's been killing it.
Nah.
He has been killing it on a next level. Let me just pop up what I have on the screen here. So what I'm gonna show you guys is this guy. We were questioning how good he is. Now you've seen him in the Champions League, back goals in his first couple games in the Champions League this season. Already got 2 goals in the Champions League. He hasn't been doing much in the Ukrainian league, but in the Champions League, he's been stepping up big time. He's been absolutely performing out of his skin, and the links to Arsenal are not going away. Every single day you go, you see him, the price is going up. The price is going up. That's all I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing it's going to cost us it's going to cost us more to get him. I'm hearing, where is it? I heard his price went up.
It's like 45 million.
He's balling out in the Champions League. He's playing very well.
Yeah. Reportedly, they turned down 30 million pound bid from Everton. They're going to want close to 50 million. You know what? They're seeing the Anthony stuff and they're saying to themselves, if Anthony's going for that kind of money, we can get more money. That's what they're thinking. Where's the price? Where's the price? I don't see the price. Yeah, so they turned down 30 million euros and they want more than 30 now. That's what it's mad. I can't even find the article. You guys keep going.
He's still unproven, but a few good games, man, doesn't mean, but all the good signs shows that, his quality. Like, his first 2 games in the Champions League was, like, spot on. Goals that he's done, goals, assists, the vision. Boy.
I think we need to sign him as soon as we need to try to get the contract sorted before he starts scoring more goals. Because this guy, he is balling out of control to a level where it's like, I'm starting to get concerned. Real Madrid are peeking their ears. There's a bunch of other clubs looking around, sniffing around at him. And it's like, this could be another one of those great players that Arsenal missed out on because we didn't end up signing him when we had the chance.
He basically said he wants to move as well. On, I don't know where I saw it. I saw him talking to, who was he talking to? I don't even remember, but he was talking to someone and he was saying that he wants to move to Arsenal. So if the player wants to move, then you might as well go sign him.
Yeah, he was talking to a friend of the show, Ben Jacobs.
Yeah, that's who he was talking to.
Ben Jacobs, man. He did the interview with Ben Jacobs where he said he would want to go to Real Madrid or Arsenal. And it's not a surprise. Why wouldn't you want to come to Arsenal? Am I wrong? Like, why wouldn't you? It's just some of these guys are looking at Arsenal as a stepping stone. I think that's similar to what he would be looking at it as. But yeah, Arsenal, this is the report coming out from The Sun earlier today. I know it's not the most reliable source, but I'm just going to put it out there for you guys to see what they said. So the news is that Arsenal will return interest in Shakhtar Donetsk winger in January. Put off by the price tag over the summer, though. That was the problem. They were put off over the price tag over the summer. And Fuad is saying that Pep Guardiola is a big admirer of Bruno Guimaraes. That is true. And January window to replace Benjamin Mendy, that could be true. Everton, how dare you bid for? Yeah, how dare they bid for him? They were never Everton think they can get everybody nowadays. It's mad.
But their recruitment is shit, man.
Well, they need more signings, Everton, obviously, because they haven't won a game and they are struggling badly, Everton. Like, I like Everton, but they got a manager that's way out of his depth in it, in Fat Frank, so yeah.
No, definitely. He's definitely out of his depth. I don't think Frank Lampard is going to last the season if Everton stay in this situation. But Brendan Rodgers is probably going to get sacked before him. Brendan Rodgers kind of lucky that this little situation.
Yeah, Leicester have one point. They got that more for. Yeah, they got Tottenham away on Saturday, and obviously they're going to lose that game. Then they got Nottingham Forest at home on the 3rd of October. So that's a must-win game for them. Nottingham Forest at home. Then there's a must-win game for Leicester because they are on 20th and they need to fix up. And I think he'll get sacked. I think they'll get I think Poch will go to Leicester, isn't it? I think Poch will go Leicester or even Everton. Yeah, I think Poch will go Leicester. Poch is available. Poch hasn't got no time to waste.
That's a good shout, actually.
Poch will go to. He's linked with Leicester. I think Poch will go. Will go to Leicester. I think he'll come back to the Premier. I think he'll kill it at Leicester. I'm a fan of Poch as well. I think he'll go to Leicester.
That's a perfect.
I don't think Pochettino gets a top job again.
Why? He's a good manager.
No, I just feel like once you go from Tottenham to PSG, unless you're going to a team in Italy or you're going to a lesser team in the Premier, if you go down to Leicester, it's kind of like a downgrade slightly.
Come on, Leicester won the league 6 years ago and they won the FA Cup. Come on, they won the league, man.
You can't deny the fact that it's a downgrade to go from PSG to Leicester. Come on.
Yeah, and bro. Personally, like you know, Poch. Yeah, personally, I actually wanted him after Emra because I remember we were linked with Poch, Allegri, and Ancelotti.
We're not getting him, bro. We're not getting him. Bun him.
I don't want him. I don't want him nowhere near Arsenal.
Come on, I'll take him over Pep's Waterboy, bruv. Come on.
Oh yeah,
bro. Pochettino is a loser, bro. Arteta has achieved more.
Give Poch our squad, yeah. Give Poch our squad. We'll be in the title race. Give Poch our squad.
Arteta achieved more in the Premier League than Poch. That's the fact.
One FA Cup. One FA Cup.
He was in the top 4 consistently.
Arteta not a trophy.
Yep. Give Poch our squad, yeah. Hey, give Poch our squad. We'll be in the title race. Give Poch our squad.
Top 4 is not a trophy, boys.
He's not anything, bro. He's not going to do anything, bro.
Pochettino's a loser, though. He's never won.
He had Mbappe and Neymar. He's seen the nothing, bro. He lost the league to Lille, man. And he's come to Arsenal to do what?
No, he came halfway in Lille. That's not Poch's fault. He came halfway. He came halfway.
Bro.
I'm taking Poch over Pep's Waterboy. I'm still taking him over Pep's Waterboy.
Yeah, you keep calling him Pep's Waterboy. Pep's Waterboy is your manager, and you're going to go watch his team play on the weekend anyways.
Man had pain at home, bro. He didn't win an FA Cup, bro. He didn't win an FA Cup, bro. I won an FA Cup, bro.
Tommy loves... I'm 50-50 on Poch. Poch is good, but a bottler. That is true.
The problem I have with Poch, yeah, he's just a bottler. That's the only issue I have with Poch. But it's not about his managing. The issue I have with him is just he bottles like finals, semi-finals. That's the issue I have with Poch. Like I don't. He's not a bad man, but the issues I have with him is just he bottles semi-finals. That's what irritates me about Poch. But I still,
you know what the
I'm
issue
still
I
taking
have.
him.
The issue I have is we have 24 people in the chat, but only 13 likes. Come on, guys, you can do much better than that. You can do much better than that, people.
Hit the like button, man. Come on, guys.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Don't let you down.
Are we gonna stay on this Pochettino thing for long? Because I don't really want to
we'll move on. He's linked to
Let's
Sevilla anyway.
Let's bring it back to Arteta has a squad. We are in a title race.
No.
You know what? Arsene Wenger did say we were in a title race, but you know
I don't think we have the squad, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Because as it stands right now, we are in the title race.
As it stands, we're in the title race. 6 games
I don't want to get too carried away, man.
I don't want to get
ahead of myself. It's still early days for me. Like I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't think we'll win the league. I think we're not good enough, and this manager ain't good enough to win the league anyway. So let's be real, man. He's not good enough to win us the league or compete, man.
Ooh, so Tommy's
just
Tommy's nipping that in the
no, because right the reason I have with him is his man management is you see against Man United that high line, it shows he's out of his depth. That high line, you can't play it against Rashford. What was that? He cost us a point playing that stupid high line against Rashford. What was that?
I don't even blame him. I blame the players on the pitch.
Yeah,
Odegaard missing a sitter.
Capo TD is right. Calling him Pep's water boy right now is disrespectful.
Right now it is. Right now it is
because the way the team's performing, he's actually shown that he's a decent manager. He's good at man managing, and he's also he might make mistakes here and there, but every manager makes mistakes.
Decent manager. He's still a rookie for me. He's still a rookie.
He's not a rookie anymore.
He is. He is.
You know what the definition of a rookie is?
I know what it is, but I'm sorry, bro. He's not.
Okay, what does he have to do to not be a manager, a rookie? Does he have to leave Arsenal and go to another club? Then he's officially not a rookie.
Yeah, he needs to go down to like Championship.
He should have learned his trade.
To learn his trade and come back.
Arsenal, it's too big for him. He should have learned his trade.
Bro, it's not too big for him because clearly we're at the top of the table. Anyways,
we're top
listen,
of the
bro.
Guys, we're not gonna spend 22.
I don't trust this manager at all. I don't trust him.
Mandem, I beg. We spent 22 minutes and we barely even got to Saka.
Let's continue.
Gabriel,
bro.
I gotta say, I met Arteta in person. He's actually a good guy. So
really?
Yeah, I have met him. I met him like at the Leicester game. So he was actually a very good guy. So you know what? I might go easy on him.
Okay, Arteta's changed your stance on him.
Just say how you meet someone. Just say
when you meet someone in person, it's a bit different.
Yo, guys, you heard it here first. M is Arteta in.
No. I didn't say that.
I don't. No, if I met him in person, I'll obviously take a picture with him. Like I don't dislike him as a person. I'll take a picture with him, of course. But the problem,
are you gonna call him a rookie to his face?
I'm not gonna say anything bad about him, not to his face. I'm not that type of person, but I'll take a picture with him.
Yeah, it's not personal. It's not a personal thing.
Okay.
His man management's not that good.
Come on, bro. 24. Come on, 24. That's not nice. We're better than Chelsea. We're better than Man United, and arguably you could say on our day we're better than Tottenham. So,
but they all have a better squad than us, and obviously managers. So yeah.
But let's get into this right here. Arsenal are pushing to agree a deal with Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and William Saliba. What do we think about this, boys?
Fantastic.
I'll start with Ethan.
Fantastic, bro.
Ethan, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Especially Bukayo Saka, man, because he's attracting interest from Madrid and City, bro. We need to tie him down. And Saliba, of course, impact one centre back, tie him back down. Martinelli, tie him down, yeah, bro. It's no good, bro.
Okay, just to show you guys what the article says. So the article says that Arsenal are pushing to tie down Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and William Saliba to long-term contracts, as understood by 90 Min. The talented trio are all out of contract in 2024, meaning their deals have to be less than 2 years before it runs out. Arteta has a plan, and of course, to usher in the new era at the Emirates. The Gunners are currently top of the league. Of course, we know that, winning our first 5 out of our 6 games. Saka, Martinelli, and Saliba have all played significant roles in early part of the season. Blah, 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 blah. And of course, it says here that Man City and Real Madrid are monitoring Saka, and it's understood that there's growing confidence that a fresh terms will be signed before the new deal. As for Saliba, and of course, he did win Young Player of the Year in France. So we know about all these things, but we have to tie these guys down before it gets to the World Cup, or else we are in a bad situation.
Yeah, man.
Big up, Obi Mikel. Obi Mikel, what's going on?
There you go. How's everybody doing?
It's Sydney. Yeah,
Well, good,
Sydney,
man.
right?
Well, good. Yourself?
Sydney, yeah.
Sydney, what's going on? Yeah, we got a big panel today. I like it. But yeah, let's get into it, boys. What do we think about Saka, Gabriel, Martinelli, and Saliba all potentially getting tied down to a new contract? This is great news, right?
Fantastic news, man. Fantastic.
Very good news, man. Absolutely.
Were you guys starting to get worried? Be honest. Were you starting to get worried?
No, I was never worried about that. I already knew those guys were going to be tied down.
No, I was never worried. Like, in terms of Saka, he was always going to sign. Like, he's a boyhood fan. Gabriel Martinelli, he loves the club as well. He said that, he wants to be at Arsenal for the rest of his career, something like that. And then the only worry was William Saliba, like we loaned him up for the first 3 years, and, and he came back. There was like mixed signals of him, like whether he's going to extend or just, stay at Marseille. But I'm really glad that we're agreeing new deals with Saliba. That's the main part. That's the main thing, because he's going to be a one hell of a player as well.
Yeah. People in the chat, let me know. Are you guys surprised, or do you think you're not going to believe it until we see the contract signed? Let me know what you guys think in the chat, because I really want to know what everyone else is thinking. We'll go to Ethan next. Ethan, you're not surprised, obviously.
No, bro, I'm not surprised, man. I was a little worried about Saliba, though.
This is what you expected, am I wrong?
No. I expected this, bro.
Yeah, I expected this to be done before the window closed, bro, but it's not done yet. Big up Mr. Bungle, OG in the chat. Mr. Bungle, if you guys don't know Mr. Bungle, he's been here from time. Netweed in the chat saying, mate, who installed discipline? Arteta's job. We picked a high line. Josh put 85K in the bank for a week. Come on, mate. Bro, Netweed, I don't know. What's going to make you happy, bro? We got to win the league and the Champions League before you get happy, I'm assuming. But yo, Tommy, what are you saying?
About the contracts? Yeah, I'm happy, man. Like, I was a bit worried because Saka's been linked with Man City in it, and obviously it's Man City, and obviously I was worried because we need to obviously fix up so he doesn't leave us in the next 3 or 4 years in it. But yeah, I'm happy he's staying. Obviously, I love the guy. I've criticized him because his finishing annoys me a bit, but he needs to fix up his finishing. But love the guy, and I want him to stay here until he retires. I don't know about that and be a legend in it, but obviously, but he's important to us, isn't it? So
I mean, with Saka, right?
Saka.
I agree with you with Saka. Like, in terms of finishing, could be like a little bit more frustrating. Like,
exactly, bro.
Yeah, I feel like, like when I watch him this season, it feels a bit more tired, man. That's the thing. I feel like we need to build on Saka. We need to get someone that is better than Saka, or even more experienced than Saka, just to compete with him, because he knows that he's going to play week in, week out, and in avoidance to being burnt out.
I don't want him to get injured as well. And
One second. Anyone we bring in will be challenging Saka. We're not going to be able to bring in people that are better than him to play over him and Martinelli. Like, we're not going to bring in two wingers.
We should be aiming better, bigger, and better players.
What's better? We tried to do that with Rafinha.
We did. Yeah, I want to
try to bring in Ousmane Dembele in January.
Anyway.
Big up Thunder Roads, man. Thunder Roads in the chat saying hit that like button. I'm not gonna read the rest, but my guy, he's already planning Terry's what do you call it, wedding. That's funny. Iga, we all knew before that Bukayo Saka, Saliba, and Martinelli were gonna extend contracts. Yeah, you're right. Yo, Netweed, get in the chat. Come on, bro. Come on. You can come on the stream, bro. You're welcome. But we got 23 people in the chat right now. Hit that like button. The poll question today is, do you think Ben White deserved to be in the England squad over Connor Cody, Harry Maguire, and these boys? Chat to me.
100%, bro. 100.
I think he does. Because I'm not a massive fan of Ben White because of that price tag, but he's been our best player anyway. He's been our best player, and I don't rate Harry Maguire anyway. He's shit, and Connor Cody's all right, but I feel like Ben White should be in the England squad. You see the issue I have with Southgate. He doesn't pick players based on. That's the issue I have with Gareth Southgate. That's the issue. He's not a good manager. He plays shit football and too defensive. That's the problem I have with Southgate. He doesn't pick players based on form. And for me,
to be fair, I'm just gonna back Southgate for a second. To be fair, Southgate deserves some respect because he's gotten you guys as further than England have ever gotten in their history in a long time.
No, I get that he's got
it's a team played, bro.
He's got us further than Fabio Capello and these man and
bro, man
Glenn
got
Hodges.
you to a European final and a friggin' World Cup semi-final. He deserves some respect. But I'm gonna say something. You guys are gonna completely lose your shit.
What?
Harry Maguire is not the guy who you should be angry that Ben White got selected over. Harry Maguire for England deserves his spot.
He plays all right in England, but
yeah.
He's not,
so I'm looking at this team. Chilwell hasn't kicked the ball. Connor Cody, he's played well for Everton, but Everton are doing terrible as a team overall. Eric Dyer has been a big part of Tottenham. I understand it.
Dyer's not that good, man.
Guehi's very hyped up. Crystal Palace, young centre back
for Crystal Palace
for the future. Reece James, one of the best right backs in the league. Harry Maguire, England's rock. Luke Shaw doesn't make sense.
Luke Shaw
doesn't make sense.
No, Luke Shaw does make sense.
They don't have many left backs.
Luke Shaw is shit. He's shit, man.
They're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do with left back because Trippier or Luke Shaw are gonna have to play left back. John Stones is England's best centre back. Tomori is probably their second best centre back. So in my opinion, the only position you could take Ben White is Connor Cody. I think Connor Cody is the person who could be misplaced by Ben White. Ben White, the issue is he's been playing right back, boys. He hasn't been playing centre back. Is Ben White underrated or is he just being disrespected? What do you guys think? Or do you think he doesn't deserve to be in the team?
He's underrated. Like the problem I've had with him is just the price tag. Not that he's not bad. It's just the price tag. That's the problem I have with him. But he's a good player. He's been one of our best centre back. I don't like seeing him right back because that's not his position. I want to see him in a centre back for us. And obviously, he's going to play it. And obviously, if he got into the England squad, obviously centre back. But I don't like him in the right back. It just does not suit him for me. He needs to be in the centre back next to Saliba for me. Him and Saliba should be our centre back because Gabriel is just pissing me off and he gets exposed.
Let me just go through you guys one by one to let me know what you guys think about the Ben White situation. Tommy's already told me his, so I'm gonna just put him down to the bottom. Alistair says, would Ben White play what? I would play Ben White and Stones together. I think that would be a really good partnership. Probably our best centre back partnership after Tomori and Stones. Out of the English combination. Tommy forgot the price tag. You're a fan, not an accountant. That is true. Chilwell and Luke Shaw are playing as left backs, but Trippier is probably the best left back out of the three of them. Am I wrong?
I know I'm not an accountant.
Trippier can play left back. Anyways, yeah, he can. He's played left back before for England. What are we saying? Ben White missing out on England. Do you care?
I think he actually deserved to go. I think the problem is he's playing right back, so Southgate might have looked at that, but he's better than Cody and he's better than Eric Dyer. So for me, he should have went. But you know how Southgate is. Southgate is a fraud. He should be sacked, man. I don't even know. There's no hope with this guy in the World Cup. England fans get stopped. There's no point of even England entering the competition because we won't even make it out of the group.
Watch for England, man.
Southgate
for England.
This guy is taking 12 defenders. He's a fraud. He's taking 12 defenders and 5 midfielders. How are you taking 12 defenders? For what?
No, because he's not going to play midfielders. His whole game, he took how many? 5 midfielders? His whole game is to play 2 men in the midfield.
Yeah, I've got a question for you. Play the right two people. He's
Let me
gonna
just
play.
read this 1 second. Let me just read this before we go to Sydney, by the way. I think Southgate trusts our experienced players like Harry Maguire, Connor Cody, Stones, Luke Shaw, and Trippier. That is true. He's trusting experienced
Trippier's
players.
quality
Sydney,
though.
Sydney, what are you saying?
So for me, quite frankly, I don't really care about England going to the World Cup or whatever they're doing. But when I look at players that are being selected based on right now, I won't say he's selecting them based on performance. That's number one. Number two, Ben White. I think the two major reasons why people underrate Ben White is one, the price tag. Two, uh, those who are fans of Saliba, they feel like, oh, he robbed Saliba last season, that he could have been there instead of him. So I think based on those two things, people tend to not actually see what exactly Ben White does for Arsenal. Because right now, if you look at his statistics this season so far, he's actually one of the best uh, defenders we have at the moment right now, based on his statistics, right? So if you look at that and then you compare it to Cody or Maguire or Eric Dyer, I'm like, what the hell? Like, where are those ones coming in from? It doesn't make any sense. But then again, I look at it and say, you know what? Fuck it. I would rather have my players resting ahead of this World Cup and everything coming up. Let them be, injury free, no stress on them, and then boom, once the World Cup is over, season starts again and we're back fit, right? That's the way I see it. That's the positive side. But at the end of the day, personally for him, it's not good because he deserves to be there for sure.
Yeah. Jason, so you kind of echoing that? You don't care as long as he's playing well for Arsenal? Forget about England?
You know what? It's good to leave him out of the England setup because you know what? We have so many games coming up in October, and you know what? Injuries, man. Imagine he gets injured during the England duty, but at the same time, I disagree with Gareth Southgate picking up the squad because I feel like he could be picked over Connor Cody. He could be picked over a bunch of defenders in that list, but I don't really care, to be honest, as long as he doesn't go. None of our players go into international duty because of fixture schedules as well. And I just wanted to ask you guys, regarding the situation, but Ben White playing as a right back, do you think we should have been purchasing a right back in the summer transfer window?
Yes.
No,
because I don't like seeing Ben White at right back. It just doesn't suit him. We need a proper right back. And put Ben White next to Saliba because Gabriel was awful for me, and I would love to see Ben White next to Saliba, not right back. It does not suit him.
So when you say it doesn't suit him, he has actually played that role very well so far this season.
I get that, but he's a centre back, not a right back. We need a proper right back.
He's a right back for Brighton. Though. He played mostly right back for Brighton.
Yeah. So right now he's playing that Arteta's role of an inverted right back. That's what he's playing right now. So for me, I would love to see him in the centre back role for sure, but he's playing well in the right back, which is okay. But in terms of buying another right back for the summer, there was no need because one, you had Tomiyasu, you had Ben White, and then you had Cedric.
With Tomiyasu, I disagree, bro.
He's injury prone, and Cedric is garbage.
He's more of a centre back than right back. I 100%. Whether to agree or disagree, Tomiyasu.
Big up DGN.
Centre back.
Tomiyasu is injury prone, and Cedric is garbage.
One second. What is the problem here? Are you guys saying you'd rather have Ben White playing or Tomiyasu playing? It doesn't matter who's playing as long as we're winning.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be like people gonna find out about it.
Listen. Do you think Manchester City fans, Liverpool fans are fighting about who should play in their back line when they're winning?
Not really.
That's Liverpool and Man City, bro. We're a million miles away, bro.
Yeah,
we're not that far away.
We are behind
we're not that far away.
the two best teams in the league.
Defensively, we need to sort out the midfield and the attack. Our defense is good enough to compete.
Yeah, the midfield's the problem.
Title winning defense.
Bro, potentially.
Yeah. So when we're talking about right backs right now, right?
Yeah, true.
You have Tomiyasu, you have Ben White, and you have Cedric. Buying another right back is a waste of money at the moment. I can see them buying
at the moment. Yeah,
Cedric is garbage. Have you seen Cedric? Cedric is not good, mate. It's garbage.
Buying another right back is not the priority right now. We need to sort out that midfield. Midfield is the issue. Get more attacking players, and we're blessed. Right now, you guys are focused on the wrong issue.
So I understand. Yeah, another part I don't agree with certain people when they say the likes of Cedric is garbage. Now, look at Cedric last season. I'm not saying Cedric is one of the best right back.
1 second, 1 second. This boggles my mind. Man just said Saka has 1 goal in 8 games. Sancho has, it doesn't matter how many Sancho has. Do you really believe Sancho is a better player than Saka?
He's got more flair. That's about it.
Tree football. Answer that for me, because there is no question in my mind. If you would have said Bowen, if you would have said Grealish, if you would have said somebody else, maybe I will give it to you. But Bukayo Saka is in that England team. No question about it. No question about it. I don't know what you're thinking about.
So I think what the reason why they said Sancho, or they're comparing Sancho to Saka at the moment, is statistics right now. So, for
Saka
example,
has better statistics in the league.
Yeah, but Sancho has more goals, right? How many goals does Saka have?
One more.
You got that 1 more goal, innit?
And
Saka has 1.
Saka didn't play in the
Saka has
Europa
1.
League.
Sancho has 2.
2, yeah. Well,
Oh,
Saka
yeah.
hasn't really played in the Europa League, bro. Sancho's 2 of his goals.
Saka was better than Sancho 2 seasons ago. So why don't you think he's better now? He's way better.
Yo, are we gonna do this?
2 seasons ago.
I literally just finished. Terry was getting into an argument with 100 people over this earlier today. If you guys didn't see the timeline, it was going.
No,
mad.
I agree with Sancho going to the World Cup.
Okay,
no,
so listen to this.
Squad.
This was Terry's point, because I know some of you guys obviously know who Terry is because you watch the Football Terrace. Who doesn't? Jadon Sancho has been the best. Jadon Sancho has been better than Grealish, Bowen, and Saka this season. Southgate dislikes Sancho is dislike for Sancho is ridiculous. And then good old George comes out with this stat. Opta stats for the first 6 games of the season. Grealish played 2 games, so arguably you can say Sancho is better than him. Bowen has played 6 games, started 6 games, has not yet returned any statistical output, and has only created 4 chances. Now, Foden and Saka, arguably 2 people who people have been saying have been not so good this season, have more stats than him and have created double the amount of chances that he has. Just saying. Underlining numbers don't lie. And if you want to watch the performances, guess what? Saka has had bad performances. So has Sancho.
They're both.
People are making it seem like Sancho. The goals are masking the actual poor performances that he.
They both had poor performances, both of them, innit? But I feel like Sancho deserves to go to the World Cup, deserves to be on that plane. But with Southgate, he's not a good manager. Sack him and get Poch, because Southgate's on thin ice for me, man.
Bro, your love and obsession for dead managers is ridiculous. Allegri was your manager for the last 4 months, and then now you're all over Poch. These dead managers, bro.
I love Allegri, Poch, Enrique, Gasperini, Simeone. These are elite. These are top class managers.
Gasperini. Allegri is a dead manager. He's done out here.
He's won titles at Juventus. He's won league titles.
He's dead out here now. Have you seen him? He's gonna be whoa. He's gonna be there with us.
Allegri's done. Allegri's not done. Nah, you're talking shit now. He's not done.
Nah, he's done. He's old school. He's done. See,
I'm taking him over.
Juventus of back then, he's done.
Allegri is finished, bro.
just like the nickname for Juventus, old lady. He's done. He's old.
Come on, man. He's not finished. Come on. He's not finished. You're talking shit now, guys. He's not finished. Come on, man.
Well, you would take Allegri at Arsenal.
Yes.
Hell no.
I wanted Allegri. I'll take Allegri.
You watch Juventus play football.
If you're gonna do that, then bring back Wenger. If you're gonna take Allegri back, then bring Wenger back.
Oh my guy.
Juventus are awful, man. They're awful.
They've been awful though.
I can't lie. I feel like that's because of the recruitment that they've got.
Yo, Vlahovic has been low-key a flop for them, you know. He hasn't been all that.
Vlahovic has been terrible.
He has been terrible for them.
They want Jesus.
I'm still taking Allegri, bro. I'm still taking him. Sorry.
What are you taking Allegri for? What is he doing for you?
He's a top class manager.
20 games. Love it.
I wanted him
Bro,
after Emery. I wanted
Bielsa,
him after
Bielsa
Emery.
was considered a top-class manager. He got sacked by Leeds.
Yeah,
Thomas
with
Tuchel
Bielsa,
was considered a top-class manager. He got sacked by Chelsea. You just want any manager who you rate.
I would have Tuchel right now.
managers are not going to last forever, bruv. Managers get sacked. It's no big deal. They're
Yeah.
not going to last 10
I got
years.
a question. I got a question
And
for you guys.
Allegri's past his sell-by date.
Where would you lot rank Arteta in terms of?
I'll take Bielsa over Arteta anyway. I'll take Bielsa over.
Where would you guys rank him in the Premier League managers?
The Premier League managers right now, I think Arteta's top 5 easy.
Nah.
He's not
Top 5.
Arteta is 0 in my book.
No, I think
You're not logical.
5.
You're just illogical.
Bro,
Just illogical.
come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a pure Arteta hater there. Like it's not changing.
End of the season, he'll be gone. End of the season.
No,
he'll be
I
gone.
agree with you. I think
Arteta isn't going anywhere, bro. He's not going anywhere, bro. He's
Bro,
top 5, bro.
Besides Pep, Conte, Klopp, and arguably you could potentially say Ten Hag is in that mix.
Eddie
No one
Howe.
else is better than him.
Ten Hag hasn't done anything, bro. He hasn't done anything for United.
Ten Hag's
Klopp,
won titles in Ajax.
Conte, Arteta,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
was Brendan Rodgers.
bro.
I put
Rodgers is
him
clear
fifth.
of
Ten
him.
Hag, bro.
Thomas Frank is better than him. Steve
Thomas
Cooper's
Frank,
better than
Eddie
him.
Howe. Eddie Howe.
Is clear of him.
Big mention to Eddie Howe, bro.
No, Large is clear
Bro,
of
you
him.
guys just look at Arteta, bro. That is it,
Bro,
bro.
you guys just want to
You just
turn the
look at
conversation
him, bro.
into an Arteta thing every day. Overall, best Saka, Sancho, or Saka? I think overall Saka is a better footballer.
Saka.
Overall,
Yeah, Saka is better.
Saka's better than
Saka's
Sancho.
10 times better than not 10 times. Saka's just better overall.
I rate
Someone's
Sancho
saying here,
anyway.
Jude Bellingham is a dream signing for next season. I think Jude Bellingham's overrated. I think it's because
What?
he's so young.
What?
No, he's
Nah,
not overrated. No, he's not, man. He's quality. I'm taking him
No,
out.
no,
I'm
no, no.
taking Jude.
Listen to my
Jude's not
premise. Listen to
overrated.
my premise.
He's better than
Listen to my
every
premise.
single midfielder we have at
You're
our club.
waffling now, man.
No, no,
Every
no. He
single
can be
one.
better than every single midfielder that we have, but the
You're waffling
conversation
now,
he's
man.
being
Come
put
on.
in.
Did you
people
not
are
watch him
speaking
last
about
night?
him.
Did you
One
watch him
second,
last
one
night?
second.
He scored that
People are
good goal
speaking
last
about
night.
him.
He's not
One
overrated.
second.
Come on.
1 second. People are speaking about him as if he's a young Iniesta. The man, let's be honest, that's not the conversations we need to be putting him in.
He
We
is
need
a
to
young
relax.
Iniesta.
What? People are
He's a
saying Jude Bellingham's a young Iniesta. They're putting
He's
him in
only,
these
he's
conversations.
only 19.
Bro, the
Bro,
conversations
he's the next
people are putting
Iniesta.
Jude
Jude
Bellingham
Bellingham
in,
is the next Iniesta.
I'm
the
taking him.
conversations people are putting
I'm
Jude
gonna get him
Bellingham
in
in
January,
is
bro.
disrespectful.
Can I ask
Bro,
something,
Jade,
bro?
what's going on?
Getting Jude.
Jade, what's
Can I
going
ask
on?
something, bro? Okay.
Yeah, Ethan, go ahead.
I'm not calling Bellingham next year, bro. What do you call Pedro, bro? Pedro and Bellingham, who is better?
Pedro or Bellingham?
Yeah, bro.
I think Bellingham's better.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
I'm taking Jude, bruv. I'm buying
Jude
Jude.
Bellingham is.
Did you watch Pedro? Did you watch Pedro against Bayern, bro? Did you watch the match?
Yeah, he failed to score.
I say he's overrated.
Bro.
Okay, so guys,
Come on, bro.
this is the way I say it. If I'm going to rate any midfielder right now, if you can come to the Premier League and prove yourself, then awesome. Other than that, I'm not going to rate you as anything at the moment. That's the way I see it.
He literally bossed the game against Man City the last 3
He bossed
times.
it
and
last
you think
night,
he can't
man.
come and do it in the league.
Okay, and okay, quick question: Who won the
Come on,
game?
bro. It's been a minute. Come
Who
on,
won
let's
the
go,
game?
man.
He can't carry 11 players, bro. He was Dortmund's best
But who
player.
won? So the question is, who won the game?
Man
That's not the
City.
point. I'm talking about
Exactly.
his performance.
We're lucky to win that
Yeah,
game anyway.
performance. Yeah, but that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's performance and titles and score lines. That's what people look at, not just your performance alone. So if you're going to bring in a player to say, okay, yeah, this guy's a second Messi or a second Ronaldo, that means that team is winning every single game if it's playing.
Not
That's the idea.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Really?
No.
So
No.
you want to tell me that every single game that Messi back then, not Messi now, back then, if Messi is playing, or you see Messi on the team sheet, you're not going to shit. They've won the game already.
Listen, you're the one bringing up this whole thing. I just said Jude Bellingham is a top player, and just because they didn't win the game
I agree
last
with that.
night, you don't take away the performance.
Yeah, I'm not taking that away
Yo,
from
one
him.
second. Let me just show you. Let me just show you some of the tweets that people
I
have been
respect
tweeting
Jude.
out
He's a
there.
baller. I'm having
Look at
him
this. Look
next
at
week.
this. Jude Bellingham will bench prime Iniesta. I can't wait for him to play for Real Madrid next season.
Relax.
Okay, Gal, we can't forget Twitter, man. Do you know how
Like,
Twitter goes?
these people are messed up.
You know how Twitter goes.
Look at this. Iniesta and Bellingham.
Valverde is even better than him, though.
Bro, what the hell?
Honestly.
Curtis Jones and Bellingham will be the next Iniesta and Xavi. Liverpool fans are deluded.
That's too early, man. Too early. That's too early.
Too early? Curtis Jones will never, ever, ever in his life be in the same conversation as those guys.
True. He needs to prove himself.
He did score that curler against Everton.
Bro, people are...
Oh, yeah, the Merseyside derby, FA Cup. Yeah.
That was a banger. Come on.
Yeah, that was good, man. In the especially in the derby.
Yo,
we got the spammer in the chat. Big up the spammer in the chat.
But Jude's quality. I want Jude, but I want him.
Is that the real one or is it a fake one?
No, it's a fake one. Named Omar. Omar, I know your name. I have your address. We'll find you. So don't mess around.
And Sydney, Man City were lucky to win that game yesterday. They weren't that great. They were lucky to win that.
Let's move on. Now he's using Tapping Tobes' address too. This guy is a sicko. This guy's actually a sicko. Anyways, let's
People
now.
are mad. Man said I don't want Bellingham in the comments. What?
Okay, let's talk about Arsenal's.
They're waffling, man.
Let's talk about Arsenal's fixture nightmare because we have a fixture nightmare. Have you guys seen the fixtures?
Oh yeah, I gave you my
RIP.
I
said this last time. RIP Saka's legs. He is gonna play so much football. I pray for that kid.
Look, I actually believe he's only gonna play the Premier League games. I don't think he's gonna play every game.
Bro, Arteta does not take off Saka. He doesn't do it. It's like a crime if he does it. He never takes Saka off.
Okay, let me show you guys.
The way he treats Saka is like he's messy. Like he can't be benched. He can't be taken off.
Arteta's scared anyway, bro.
Games as well. All right, yo, let's just look at this. The North London derby on October 1st. This is scary stuff right here. Because then 5 days later, we play basically, how do you pronounce that? Bold and Glimt. Basically two teams. They're basically two teams in one. And then you got Liverpool. So what I do is I play full strength team against Tottenham. I play the reserves against Glimt. Then I play the full strength team against Liverpool. And then I play second team against Bold and Glimt. Then I play a rotated side against Leeds, rotated side versus PSV, rotated side versus Southampton.
No. You can't do that. You can't do that.
That's underestimating Southampton.
No, what I'm saying is you have to do squad management. When I say rotated side, you're not going to play your best 11 in every game. You play your best 11 against Tottenham. You play your best 11 against Liverpool and against Leeds and Southampton. We see, for example, ESR come in. We see, Tomiyasu come in. We see Rob Holding maybe. Some stuff like that.
How has Tomiyasu become a bench player? I don't even get that. My man went from
Rob
being...
Holding is playing so well that he's benched Tomiyasu.
Rob Holding?
Huh? Yeah.
Holding?
No, not Rob Holding. I mean, Saliba. I'm sorry.
You mean Ben White?
Ben White, Saliba, Ben White, and these guys have been playing so good. EGTV coming soon. Eagle TV, watch the rebranding, bro. I don't know, man. I might rebrand, I might not. I still don't know. I'm still not 100% sure about.
What about Nottingham Forest at home? Full strength against Nottingham Forest at home because I'm going to try and go to that game as well.
Yeah, they're gonna go full strength just because Tommy's going.
Are you red member, bro? Tommy, are you red member?
Nah, man, but I'm not, man. I'm going to try and get the tickets in it to go Leeds away. Forest at home and PSV at home.
Anyways, boys, I'm going to ask you guys a question. I just want a straight answer. Ethan, North London derby. We winning?
Yeah, bro. We'll never lose at home, bro. Never. To Tottenham, we can never lose at home, bro. I'm going to say 3-0 win. 3-0 win, no cap.
Call me crazy, boys. I think we win all those Europa League games, and I think Southampton, Leeds, Liverpool, Tottenham, we come out of there with minimum 10 points.
Yo.
fine.
I don't know. Call me crazy, but we're winning all those 9 games.
Even Liverpool at home.
Absolutely.
Even though they're poor, we haven't beaten them at home though since 2020. Even though how poor they've been, so poor. But I reckon
Why
Martinelli,
like 2020 was that far away?
that's the last time we beat them at home. 2020. That's the last time we beat Liverpool at home, bro.
Nah, but Liverpool, come on, they're beatable. Let's not act like they're not beatable.
I mean, then again,
Obviously, I want us to slap them, obviously, but I'll take a
Bro,
draw in it. Like,
he's not wrong. We are favorites to win majority of these games, except for the Liverpool game.
we should be winning all these games, but with Liverpool, you never know what's with Liverpool, man.
and
They have-
Southampton
Yeah,
away. I reckon that St. Mary's is not that good either. I reckon that St. Mary's is not good, man.
Pick up boots and pants, guys. You guys
With the
already
North
know
London
London
derby,
game.
I think we'll win that. Tottenham haven't beaten us there since 2010. But I'm gonna go for 2-1 for the derby. I'll go 2-1. Jesus brace and Kane for them.
Yo, I'm at that Tottenham game. I can't wait, man.
I want to try and go to
Okay.
the North. I want to try and go to the North London. I'm gonna try.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
try
I've
to
never
go.
missed the North London derby at home
That's mad.
for the
You've
past
been
like
to
6
every
years.
one.
Yeah, I've been to everyone. I've never missed one.
I'll meet you there, bro. I'm gonna try to go myself.
Even with Tottenham's best
Yeah,
team,
man, we
yeah.
need to meet.
Even with Tottenham's best team and with our poor team, they still couldn't beat us at the end with their best team. We
Yo,
still turn them over.
enough about these fixtures. We got a fixture on Saturday. I mean, on Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. We got
Sunday,
a fixture
Brentford
on
away.
Sunday at
Tough
12:30.
game, man. London.
The
No
best
Europa
DM,
League game
the best
today.
DM in the league is back. Thomas Partey.
Tough game, man.
Yo, don't get yourself in trouble. People are gonna start saying some random shit.
Tough
Anyway.
game,
He's
man.
the best
Brentford
DM.
away.
Oh, if this guy wasn't injury prone, he'd be the best DM in the league.
You know what happened to me? People were trying to cook me for Casemiro. Next thing you know, Casemiro had a disaster class.
Yeah, but I generally believe if it wasn't for injuries, this guy would be one of the best DMs in the league.
I think he still is.
Yeah.
Rodri, Fabinho. Who else is better than him? Rodri, Fabinho. and
Kante
that's
is
it.
better than him.
Fabinho is
Kante's
not
yeah.
better than Thomas
Let
Partey.
me
Kante's
just
better
let's
than
just.
And
Even
he's better
Kante's
than
better
finished,
they're
bro.
best.
Kante's finished.
Kante's will go this season now.
Kante's finished. Anyways, Thomas
But
Partey's
Kante's
back fully fit.
Well, Kante's
Boys.
clear of him, man. He's
Yo,
still clear
bro,
of him.
stop it,
Kante
Tommy. Why
will be
you always
good
do
this
this?
season.
Why are you always
Do
dick
what?
sucking Chelsea?
It's facts.
Kante's
Kante's
will be
clear of
good
him.
this
It's
season, bro. He
facts.
hasn't played anything, bro. He hasn't played
Kante's
anything.
finished, bro. He's finished.
Yeah, I know he's 31. I know he's past his best, but he's still better than him.
Yeah.
Yo, guys,
Come on.
See how
Partey
it
is
is.
boss case, you know.
Partey's free.
Yeah, Partey is free, man.
Partey's free.
I
We
love
ain't got
Partey,
to worry.
obviously. I've never.
Training. Do you guys play him versus Brentford? I don't play him versus Brentford. I
Absolutely. I do not want to see Sambi Lokonga ever again.
Wow.
Play Thomas
No, but
Partey.
do you play
tomorrow.
him versus?
Nah,
Do you start
you're
him?
being harsh on Sambi
Yeah.
now, man.
Do you start him?
Listen, Sambi needs to be sold ASAP.
Wait.
No.
So you're
Allow
starting
Sambi.
Thomas
man.
Partey.
Yeah, I'm starting Thomas Partey.
Absolutely.
Brentford
Bro,
away
he's been
on
training for a
Sunday.
week. He's fully fit. Start him. And we're
I
playing
think it's a
Brentford.
risk. I
We're
think it's a
playing
risk.
Brentford.
I
We're
don't
not
want to risk
playing
it.
I
Man
start
City.
Partey in the derby, but
I don't
I'll
want to
start,
risk him. I
No,
don't want
start
to
him
risk Thomas
for
Partey.
60
People are
minutes.
saying Casemiro's better. Yo, guys, is Casemiro better than Partey?
Absolutely not.
Yes, he is 100%.
Absolutely not.
What
I
he
think
done?
he
What
is.
Is he better than
Uh,
Partey?
he done for Madrid, bro? He can't.
He is,
can't
bro.
break
But I think
that.
he's
we're
clear
talking
of
about
Partey.
United,
Casemiro.
bro. He hasn't done anything for United, bro. Even in this Europa League game today, he played shit, bro. That's what he played. Casemiro is just shit in the Premier League, bro.
Well,
There you go. I really do believe Casemiro, you're going to find out Real Madrid tax.
I mean, to be fair, he's only just started. He started his career at United, man.
you can't just judge him now. He just started, man.
Too early.
Guys, Real Madrid
Yes,
don't let
really?
players go based on.
Casemiro's clear of Partey? Really?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
I think he's better than him.
He's much better than
He's clear of him,
Partey.
bro.
Bro,
He's a
Nah, he's clear of him.
Casemiro, technically on the ball, is nowhere near Partey's level.
Yeah, Igal put it on the tin, man. Partey is a better footballer than Casemiro. That's a sentence, and you can't argue with that. He's a better footballer.
But why do we keep getting into comparison with United players? Why can't we just talk about our players?
Yeah, can we
I
get
didn't
back
bring it,
onto Thomas
Anyways,
Partey?
everyone in the chat, let me know. Does Thomas Partey start for Brentford for you guys?
Yes.
If we want to win, we start Partey. If we want to mess about, then we can start Lokonga. Because
People saying, what does Partey want?
Lokonga made Xhaka look average against Man United. I think Xhaka was very good
Let
against
me ask you
United.
this.
But Lokonga made him look worse.
1 second. Ilyas is asking, what does Partey want?
He won the Europa League.
He won the Europa League and he won La Liga.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just stop it there. Does that mean Kyle Walker is a better right back than Trent or Reece James because he's won more trophies?
No,
exactly.
He's not better than Trent.
Does that now mean? What do you call it? Laporte is better than Van Dijk because he's won more trophies.
No, Laporte's not better than Van Dijk.
So since when do team awards dictate who's better between two players?
Just because you win more titles doesn't mean you're better.
Yeah.
Because Van Dijk's got one Premier League. Van Dijk's still better. Even though Van Dijk's been awful. I mean, Van Disney's been awful, but I think Van Disney's better than Laporte.
Saliba effect, man. He's been shaking since Saliba's arrived. He knows he's got competition.
Yo,
yeah, man.
Big up Jason, man.
Van Disney, step aside.
Saliba's taking your position. Let me just ask everybody here, guys. We need to go through this. So let's continue to go through this, right? Next, Charlie Patino's back fit. That's great. We already heard about that. Pep Guardiola I love Charlie Patino. Pep Guardiola has agreed to move the Man City game. Pep is so nice to change that title decider later in the season. He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. The title decider has been changed to later in the season, boys.
Yeah, Pep's a nice guy. He needs to win them the Champions League, man.
Amazing. Arsenal have thanked Manchester City. We have such a good relationship with them. We've already spoken about a bunch of these things, but now let's get into the big boy conversations. William Saliba, boys. Where's Fofana? He's not in the French team. Ooh. William Saliba is in the French national team again. Konate, unfortunately, is injured. Just goes to prove that William Saliba is the best young centre back in world football. Am I wrong?
Him and Konate.
Who? Konate. Konate can't be fit on the pitch, bro.
No, but him and Konate are very similar, in my opinion.
Nah, yeah. Van Dijk has been awful. That's true. That's true. You know, Varane got selected to the team too.
It's true. Van Disney's been awful, man.
To be fair to Varane, he's been alright the last few games for Man United.
And then obviously Bukayo Saka and Thing also got selected. So now let's shift into what's our team.
Yo, I hope Saka doesn't play any of the games, man. I hope he doesn't.
What's your team versus Brentford? Because I'm gonna be doing a Brentford preview on Saturday where I'll get into it more often. But like, are you guys worried about Ivan Toney? He just got selected to the England team. He's been absolutely killing it this year. Are you guys worried about Ivan Toney?
Yeah, because
he's going to be a worry because he's a really good player.
Yeah,
what's your score predictions for the Brentford game, boys?
If we play Partey, we're going to win 3-4-0. If we don't play Partey, then we will draw 2-2.
Okay, let me give you the lineup. The lineup I think we're going to go with. I think we're going to go with Ramsdale, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus. The strongest.
I wouldn't play Gabriel personally.
Don't play Gabriel. I'll tell you.
Don't play Gabriel.
Tony's gonna rinse him.
What?
Gabriel has
based on form, he hasn't been playing well. He's been shocking. Let's be honest. He's been very bad.
Well, Gabriel is needed, bro. He's needed.
No, you guys are too quick. You guys are too quick to get onto these guys. Gabriel is not that bad.
I like Gabriel, but I just think based on form, he shouldn't be playing. Ben White and Saliba should be our centre back pairing right now. And
Saliba and Gabriel are best pairing, bro.
But they can. They're more than capable.
Saliba and Gabriel are the best pairing, bro. You have a hot-tempered Gabriel and you have a calm Saliba. That's what you just need, bro.
Yo, my man saying Gabriel will get sent back to Lille, you know?
He's sloppy, man, Gabriel.
You're wild for that one. Well, you're wild for that one.
I'll bring Tomiyasu back in the lineup. Back in the lineup, actually. So I would say Ramsdale.
I'm saying Casemiro's won 5 leagues. So what? Arsenal don't have 13 league titles to their history. What are you chatting about, bro?
The Champions League.
So Liverpool don't have.
Isn't about the Champions League?
Oh,
Champions League,
he
bro.
said league
It's
title.
true though. We've never won the Champions League, man. It's true.
No, it is what it is. But you know what? Then in that sense, are you saying
want
he's
to win
bigger? Are you, my man?
I want to win the
No,
Champions League, bro. I would love to win the Champions League.
Sometimes I forget Liverpool fans have six Champions Leagues, bro. That's mad.
Yeah, man.
That's mad. But you know what? That's crazy.
That 2006 final, it still haunts me a bit. It haunts me, that final.
It is what
that
it is.
haunts me a bit, man.
Until we get a Champions League,
bro.
We can't come to the table with the Champions League.
Henry he bottled that final for us. He missed a lot of chances.
Yeah.
In that
Put your cup winners' cup on the table. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Where are
Anyways, Gabriel, where you at? Guys, are we really that worried about Gabriel?
He's
Yes.
sloppy, bro. He's so sloppy.
He's clumsy on the ball.
100%. He's been at fault for most of our goals that we conceded this season.
You see that goal against Fulham in the London Derby with his sloppiness? I'm thinking, clear your lines, man. He's so sloppy.
My man thought he had so much time, and then Mitrovic said, "What?" and literally scored. And bro, he's so
Mitrovic
clumsy
is
on the
saying,
ball.
"Thank you so much, bro. Thank you."
Every time we're getting pressed, I'm like, "Yo, please,
Bro,
please." I'm praying.
He's got
player,
blood
bro.
rush in his head, bro.
I'm actually praying.
He doesn't use his brain.
But don't forget.
I want him dropped. Ben White
Don't
and
forget
Saliba.
who he is. Oh, Ethan and Sydney are back. Yo, Ethan, Sydney, chat to me. What do you guys think about Gabriel, man?
Yo, like I said, bro. Saliba and Gabriel are best pairing, bro. You have Gabriel to do the dirty job, man. He's just here to do the dirty job. Then Saliba is to calm the defense. That is the best pairing you can ever do for defense right now, bro.
Okay, you
Yeah,
know
but Gabriel,
what? I'm
he's
gonna change
sloppy
the
though.
goal
He's so
question.
sloppy though, man. He's sloppy.
I'm gonna change the
So-
goal question. I'm gonna
So
end the
for
goal
me-
question. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make it who. So what's the who do you want? Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White. What is it? Ben White and Saliba?
Ben White and Saliba for me.
Saliba this game.
Ben White and Saliba for me. Same with James, man. Ben White and Saliba, man. Gabriel is.
And then the last choice is Gabriel and Ben White.
Nah, Gabriel, nah. He needs
Okay.
to be dropped more.
So I have a question for you guys, because when you guys are looking at the pairing, I believe Gabriel is left-footed, right?
Yeah, he is.
There he is.
Ben White is right-footed, or is it left?
Ben White and Saliba are both right-footed.
Yeah.
Ben White and Saliba are both
Yeah.
right.
So in that situation now, if you're taking the pair of Saliba and Ben White, who is playing right centre back and who is playing left?
Saliba.
Saliba is playing
Actually,
right.
You'd put Ben White as the left centre back because I think he's
Okay.
good with both feet.
Okay, so now that's the thing. Now, when you say good with both feet, I don't know about that. I'm not 100%
You know,
sure.
this whole I gotta say one thing here. Sorry to interrupt, but I was gonna say this whole thing of right centre back, left centre back. Back in the day, it never used to be
Yeah,
like this.
actually, no one really
Used-
complained about.
Yeah, it used to just be like two defenders go out and defend. It don't really matter.
Yeah,
right
but
foot, left.
but that's back in the day. Yeah, but that's back in the days now, right? But now it's a modern game. It's different. Football has evolved. Now, another thing you have to look at is both Saliba and Ben White. If I'm looking at centre backs, both of them have the same characteristics in terms of they're both calm and calculated in terms of what they do. In terms of centre backs, you don't need to have the same profile of centre backs. You need one to be more aggressive and then one to be more composed. That is where Gabriel
You
comes
could
in.
easily-
So
you
now
could
Thank
I
you,
can
bro.
understand.
Thank you.
Saliba.
I can
would be the
understand that.
aggressive one.
I can understand that Gabriel has been floppy this season. Yes, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, how old is he again? I believe it's 20, 21, 22,
23.
23.
Gabriel.
He's
23. He's still a young
He's
defender.
24.
It's gonna take time to clean up all those errors. Saliba was also had some shaky moments as well. But again, they are young defenders. They're going to clean up their acts with time. So I'm not really what's the word I'm going to use? Worried at the moment in terms of the pairing of Saliba and Gabriel for now. I would say by maybe the end of the first half of the season, I can look at it and say, okay, you know what? We need to make a change or we'll stick to this. But right now, not really, no.
Gabriel, though.
Oh, boys. The legend is back. AK, he's saying send the link. The link is in the chat, bro.
Ivan Toney is absolutely going to bully Gabriel, and Harry Kane's going to bully him.
Why
in the
is
derby
it everything you say is negative?
I'm not
Let me say
negative.
one thing that's positive.
Gabriel, he's sloppy, bro. He's so sloppy. He's sloppy.
You see, I'm a bit different to Tommy. I'm not as
Kane's
negative
going to bully
as
him in the
Tommy is.
derby, in the North London derby. Kane's going to bully him. I'm sorry, but he will bully him in the
Bro,
derby. In the North London derby.
if Romero plays, we win that North London derby.
We're going to win the derby, but Kane will bully him. We're still going to win that derby 2-1 anyway. That's my prediction.
Wait, God, did you say if Romero plays, we win?
Yeah, because Romero, he has a less than 50% win ratio when he plays.
Where did you get this from?
Yeah, I don't really care who plays for Spurs. We're gonna whoop. Yeah, I don't care who plays for Spurs. We're gonna beat them regardless.
We always beat them.
They're not. Yeah, not just that. Like Spurs are not playing a very good game so far. Their game is just like all their wins so far has been lucky.
Lucky against
all their
Wolves.
wins.
Yo, guys, the legend is here himself. It's not Aslan, but Ben is in the house with his massive beard. Ben, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Are you?
Good, man. How's the night shift?
Well, I've still got a long way to go, but yeah.
Hey Ben, how are you, bro?
So.
There you
go. Hi,
Ben.
Yeah, I'm good.
Chat to me, Ben. Guys are too negative, bro. Pop some sense into them.
Allegri. If Allegri comes to Arsenal, I'm telling you not now, it will be the most boring football you've ever seen. And I can tell you now, if I went to any decent manager that went to Juventus, they'd probably win a title. So to say that he's done well at Juventus, yeah, he's at the biggest club in bloody Italy. So
okay,
yeah, I'm still taking it.
So Ben White not getting in the England team.
Yeah, he should be in it, shouldn't he? Really, I mean, I can't. Apart from, I can't name any better England defenders that are better than him this season so far. It's been good. Him alongside John Stones. Maguire's crap. I'd rather have Rob Holding than have Maguire in the team.
Yeah, true, but I'm not a fan of Holding.
No.
Guys, I'm
not a fan of Rob Holding, but at least he don't make mistakes.
Test your knowledge right now. Who has been our best defender this season so far? Has it been Saliba or Ben White in your eyes?
Saliba.
White.
Saliba, man.
If you're looking at stats, it's probably Ben White. But if
Ben White,
it's been Ben White.
I test. I always believe that I test, bro.
I test Saliba.
No, Saliba has been really good.
I think it's hard to tell because they're playing different positions.
Ben White surprised me, man. He has surprised me. He's actually shut me up. I had a lot of
Ben,
doubts
can I ask you something
last season,
Ben.
but he's actually shut me up. Fair play.
Hey Ben.
Ben, yeah. Tommy wants to ask you something.
Is Allegri finished, in your opinion? Is he finished as a manager, Allegri? People think he's finished. I said to people, he's not.
Bro, Juventus
I don't know if he's finished, but I just don't think he's as good as what you make him out to be. I mean, what has he done outside of Juventus?
He's won titles, but yeah, he hasn't won the Champions League, but he's won titles though.
When last did he win a title with Juventus? When last?
Long time ago. I can't remember, but
he's won titles
exactly
in Italy.
You can't remember. That's because
when both Milan sides have not been that great.
I wanted him after
Emery
anyway. I wanted him after Emery got sacked. I wanted Allegri.
Yep.
Bro, Allegri would have got sacked by now if he came to Arsenal. That's a fact. But yo,
he would have gone.
We've got a manager that's
finished.
We got a manager that finished 8th twice and 5th, and he's still here. Come on.
Apparently, Allegri.
We've got a manager at the moment that's got us in first place at the top of the league.
True, but he's still a rookie anyway.
Look, boys, enough about the Allegri chat. We're gonna come back to it.
I'm taking Allegri.
We got another legend in the house. Big up Aslan. It's been a minute. How you feeling, bro?
Yo, you go, big up everyone on the panel, bro. I'm not a legend, man. Just a humble football fan. Yeah, big up everyone, man. What's going on?
Yo, Aslan, you know what I was watching? Could everyone just mute themselves? I'm having some technical issues. Aslan, unmute yourself. I was watching back one of our videos from the Europa League last year, right? And you said there's nothing he can do. Mikel Arteta, his job is going to be difficult for him to keep his job after this. And right now, I want to know how you feeling about the manager and how you feeling about the team, bro, because I haven't heard from you in a long time.
AK's on the hot seat now, yeah.
Big
No,
time.
I hear it. No, look, bro. Obviously, feelings aside, and just looking at how we started into the season, nobody can deny we've had a good season, a good start. Where it's been a very good, straight out the blocks. One thing that I would like to say is that what I have noticed this season, our first half performances in comparison to last season, there's a clear difference. Like literally from the first whistle, we set the tone, set the pace, we played with real purpose and intent. So that's a clear difference. That's a clear improvement. And yeah, like we are still creating chances and stuff like that, all of that good stuff. But unfortunately, like we're just not killing off games as much as I still like, because I'm still seeing similarities to last season in that regard. But yeah, I mean, as a whole, he's done well. The additions that he's made in the summer, and with what he's done since his time here, this crop of players within this squad and the team are beginning to, show what they're about. There's a good spirit and atmosphere within the camp. They're showing that they've gelled quite well. But I still believe that with the additions that we've made from this summer, we're yet to see more of them. And I think that will come game by game. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far on him, man. I mean, he's doing well. I can't deny it. I mean, at the end of the day, I say it how I see it. And yeah, he's doing a good job.
Boom. I'm just going to go through roll call. Jason, Brentford, are you worried? And who do you and what do you think is going to happen before we wrap up?
Brentford, we should be winning this game, actually. Brentford, I mean, we're in good form at the moment. Positive spirits, despite that loss against United, we should be winning that game. But the only issue would be Ivan Toney as well. Ivan Toney is a big issue, and if Arteta gets his starting 11 right with Thomas Partey in that game, we should be winning that game comfortably. So I would say 2-1 win.
Same question. Brentford game.
Yeah, same. I would say it's going to be a tough game. Ivan Toney is going to be a test for us. Basically, if we want to win, we play Partey from the start and we play him for a good 60 minutes. If we're 2-0 up, then we take him off and don't risk him for the rest of the game. But I'd start Partey, man. I think he's fit. I think he'll be ready. And yeah, man, I think we'll win 2-0. That's my prediction, 2-0.
Tommy, I'm not even going to ask you about the Brentford game, Tommy, because I know you're going to say we're going to lose or draw. But I'm going to ask you a different question. What would it take for you to be a fan of Arteta?
Win the league, bro.
Tommy, you here?
Give it. Tommy.
All right. If he wins us the Europa League, if we get, like, for example, second, then yeah, I might change my mind about him. But for now, no. As for Brentford away, it's a tough game. They're a good side. They'll cause us problems, but I don't see us winning this game.
Okay.
Being honest, I just don't see us winning. So I'm going 2-1 Brentford. Sorry, man.
Netweed said all he has to do is win the Europa League, and then he's
my heart is saying 2-2. My head's saying 2-1 Brentford. So that's what I can say.
2-1 Brentford. You heard it there first. Sydney, chat to me. I'm going to ask you, Gabriel or Ben White paired up with Saliba?
Gabriel with Ben White. Gabriel with Saliba.
And Ben White right back.
Yeah. Right now, right back. I don't really care. It could be Ben White. It could be Tomiyasu. Either one of them.
Okay. And what about do you make any rotations or do you play Partey also?
So here's the thing. People say Partey is fit, but he's been out for about is it a month now? So what comes into question is match fitness. So I don't know what that looks like for him. But if he's 100% good to go, yeah, why not start him? But if it's not, you put in Lokonga there. Regardless of whoever is starting that midfield with Xhaka, I think it's going to be a tough game with Brentford, no doubt. But I believe we should be able to get a win in that game. I don't see us getting a draw. And also the fact that we haven't played football in a while for both sides is going to have some effects on both sides as well. That's why I see it. And also, I just want to make a comment on Arteta, people's preference to Arteta and Arteta in or Arteta out. Now, when you talk about managers coming into the club, for me, when Arteta took over, Arteta was not my first choice coming in, 100%. But he came in and started working. Now, you have to look at, number one, what he has achieved with the club. He's doing so far. He has built this club to a certain point that any other person coming in has an easy run.
That's true.
None of the big managers that people are talking about will do what Arteta has done right now in terms of bringing the club or the players to a certain point that any other manager can come in and not fuck it up. So that's something people need to understand.
Bro, even Chelsea had to get friggin' what's his name? Frank Lampard when they had their transfer ban. So that's a valid point. Ethan, thank you for being part of the show today. I think I'm gonna do these call-in shows once a week. I hope you guys enjoyed it today. It was really
I enjoyed it, bro, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Ethan,
what are you saying? Aslan, and we need to have you more often, Aslan, bro. We miss you, man. Twitter Spaces took you away from us. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I was away for the summer, bro. So yeah, I mean, whenever you need me, if I'm free, I'm here, man. No problem.
Enough said. Then we got Ethan. Ethan, my question for Ethan is very simple. Ethan, you there?
Yeah, bro.
I have a simple question for you. What does ESR have to do to get back in this team?
Just simple, bro. Try to outplay Martinelli.
What?
Just try to outplay Martinelli, bro. That is it.
Does anybody think ESR can get into this team? Because I've been seeing people.
If he stops eating Nando's, then I think he will.
Bro, that is BS. Don't say that.
Yeah, and chocolates as well, bro. You need to stay off the
Nando's, man. I love Nando's.
Looking at us, bro. That is it.
Bro, I love the fact.
He looks overweight, bro.
I love the fact.
I love Nando's, man.
Bro, if that is overweight, I'm fat.
No, but bro, come on. You know
you're not a pro,
bro.
bro.
In footballing terms, he's looking a bit pudgy, bro. Let's be real. This time last year, when we announced him, when he got his new contract extension, and he got the iconic number 10, the guy had a jawline. Now he's got a double chin, bro. Let's be real.
You saw it in the All or Nothing. They were asking him,
Let's say how it is.
And my man said,
Let's say how it is and keep it real. He's got a double chin, and look, he needs to ultimately stay fit. How is it the other game that he came on, made a little cameo, and then after the game's done, in the warm down, he got injured again? What is this?
Would you sell him if another big payment of 45 million?
No, I'm not entertaining that as of yet. The season's still long. The season's only just started. Let's see when the season comes to an end, and then
we need to assess him.
Yeah, we can assess him and then give a more concrete answer. You know, so.
One thing I'll say on Smith Rowe before you go, he's been getting a lot of hate recently, and I don't agree with that. I would never hate on.
Bro, you literally are encouraging it. You just called him.
Bro, I said if he stops having Nando's, I'm not hating on it. He needs to stop eating Nando's.
It's a difference, bro. Like, you know, he needs to sort out his injury problem.
I think it's the same. What about you, Ben?
I love Smith Rowe, man.
Yeah,
Ben is disgusted, guys. 1 second, let's hear from Ben. Ben, why are you disgusted, bro? You're on mute.
I can tell you what, you guys would turn a guy anorexic. Give the guy a complex. He's not fat. He's not fat in the slightest. He's bulked up, I think. What he needs to do, ESR, is keep fit. But the only Nando's he's going to be eating is the Nando's chicken on top of that rubber ball on top of Tottenham's ball when he scores against them and all that. He said he's not fat.
That's if he's
just
fit
bulked
for the
up.
game.
He might have bulked up a bit. He just needs to get fit because he keeps getting injured. But ESR to me I think he's a brilliant player. I think he gets a good running game. He'll score a lot of goals. But he's anyone calling him fat. I think you need dry testing. Do you can borrow these glasses if you want. You know.
No. Yeah,
but he's not fat.
No, I appreciate the suggestion, Ben, but my eyesight's still 20/20, my friend. So I'm good from my end.
If you think he's fat and he's got a chin, then I'd say get to Specsavers, mate.
No, but Ben,
I didn't say he's fat, by
Ben,
the way. I just said he needs to stop having Nando's.
No, but Ben, look.
What's wrong with Nando's?
Look, Ben, we don't mean it in terms
of pro footballer,
from our everyday lives, from like an average Joe or Jane. We're talking about from the point of these guys being professional footballers, professional athletes playing at the highest level, right? Now, if you look in comparison, and I'm not saying ESR is at that level or he's going to reach those type of heights, but in order for him to have a long career that's not injury-stricken, right? Look at in comparison.
Did you ever see Ronaldo? Did you see Ronaldo when he played? The Brazilian Ronaldo was one of the fattest players out there, and he was fantastic.
No, I'm not talking about Brazilian.
ESR is nowhere near him. And at Nando's, can I just say, you know what, Nando's, you can get steamed broccoli, you can get corn on the cob, you can get grilled chicken, not fried chicken, grilled chicken. It's good for you, right? Get plenty of protein. Cut out the chips and the wedges. You're fine. It's not an unhealthy meal.
Footballers, professional athletes at this present moment in time, in order for them to stay at the very top, compete and be the best to their ability, nutrition is key, right? So if this guy is continuously eating,
not a cheat day.
Like we only know of Nando's. Who's to say? Who's to say he's not out there eating other dodgy takeaways as well?
You don't know. How do you know Ronaldo at night don't go and have a Domino's? You don't know. It's just because he posted a picture of Nando's and everyone's got to jump on his back.
He should be
having said it to the dinner lady.
Guys, I'm dead. Ben, just to be clear, you're not comparing him to R9. You're just saying R9 was overweight and he's still a great player.
No, I'm not comparing him. I'm just saying, right, players can have a bit of bulk on them. Look at Rooney, fat Rooney. Do you know what I mean? I'm not comparing him to these players. Rooney's probably he looks like a fat bloke, but he's one of the fittest. He was fit as anything. So just because he's a bit, I think he is that sort of build anyway. He's low centre of gravity. I think he's got a bit of timber. He probably needs that timber.
That is not his natural weight.
Everyone's talking over.
That's not his natural weight.
All right, guys.
What's his natural weight?
We're gonna have to end it here. But the final question before we go, Arsene Wenger said this is a title race. Arsenal could potentially be in a title race. Nothing stopping them. It's an open race. It's an open race this year. All you need is a little bit of luck. Do you think Arsenal are in a title race? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
No chance.
AK?
Bro, I'm not even gonna answer that. Respectfully, I'm not gonna answer that question, bro. No comment, bro. Come on.
Okay, just address Arsene Wenger's comment.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. Man.
To be totally honest with you, I don't think that was right for him to say, because we all know Arteta. Yes, look, he's not a rookie right now, but he's an inexperienced manager. He's only been at his first job for just shy of 3 years now, and to come out with a statement like that at this moment in time. Yes, look, I get it. Everything is positive, from where we see our positioning within the league table, the way we're playing, spirits, confidence, everything's positive from the club to us fans. But for him to put that type of pressure on Arteta and this team by saying that, I think the timing was wrong.
No, that wasn't what I mean, bro.
Okay. Let me just say one thing. Sorry, let me say one thing real quick.
Sorry, bro. I'm going to have to cut it short. Save it for Saturday. I'm going to do the same thing on Saturday. We're going to do a match preview on Saturday around,
All right.
let's say 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock after all the games are done on Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday. Stay tuned for that. Big up to everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with Vibes from the 6 at 7 o'clock. We're going to be doing a Premier League preview for all the games. But yeah, big up AK for coming on. Big up Ben. Big up Sydney. Big up Ethan, Tommy, M, and Jason, especially
You as
Jason.
well, bro.
Jason, the channel going
Cheers,
forward.
bro.
Thank you for coming on. It's your first show. Hopefully
Thank
you
you.
enjoy it. And big welcome to everyone in the chat.
My
Right?
guy.
And you guys have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. You already know what it is. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching on the playback and you got this far, you're a legend. And if you're watching live and you've gotten this far, you're a legend. Shout out to all the people in the chat, especially all the moderators and everyone who's been here from the beginning, like Thunder Roads, Netweed, Mustafa. I see you, Gunnar Velt. I see you, Blaze. I see a lot of you guys. I can't get through everyone's name. I see Kieran. Obviously, Ben, you're in the chat, but now you're here. Of course, a lot of you guys were actually in the chat, but now you're here. Who else is there? Capo TV, go subscribe to Capo TV. GTV for you. Big up to him. Big up to Joanne. And we see you, Omar. Omar, I know you. Omar, I know who you are. I know what you do. I have your IP address. Don't mess with me. Anyway, we're out of here.
Look, hung that out.